specials, such as Crisis on Infinite Verse?
I mean, listen, man, the crossovers were always great. Greg Berlanti used to say that his favorite thing growing up was when a character from his favorite show would show up on another one of his favorite shows. So those were for the fans. And I always loved doing the crossovers. Man, it was busy. It was usually around this time of the year. It was like October. And it was busy for about a month. It was like 6 days a week for about a month. And, but, you know, I just love going to different sets. It's like going with your friends for a sleepover. You know what I mean? Like different cooking, you know, different bed. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
All right, good question, sir. Who's up?
Hello. I saw you earlier. My name is Emily. Nice to see you again. My question did get taken by you, so I'm going to go with my second question. Can you say your iconic line, "I failed the city"?
Have you?
Can you?
Oh, yeah, you have failed the city.
Hi guys, thank you for coming today. I have a two-part question. The first one is regarding the Diggle character. In the fan universe, at the very beginning, there was some speculation that Diggle would end up as part of the Lantern Corps. I just have a question regarding, was there ever an internal discussion if that was ever going to occur? And the second part of my question is, was it odd to have you to see yourself as an action figure? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'll answer the first one first. It was very odd to see myself as an action figure. At the time when the action figure came out, my son was about 4. Why I thought it was smart to give him the action figure at 4 years old, I would never know. It ended up being in pieces in about 3 days, the action figure. The second part of the question, the Green Arrow, or Green Lantern verse of it all. I mean, we only teased it for 6 years. It was very political. It was just a political thing. It was a big, huge property. Some folks said yes, some folks said no. But it was genuine and it was sincere in terms of what we gave the audience. We just never had that person to green light it over at the executive level. And but now I'm looking forward to it. HBO Max with James Gunn and Aaron Pierre. I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome.
And I hear nothing but good things so far.
Good stuff.
So, Stephen, what was it like doing a few episodes with the great Dolph Lundgren?
That was amazing, man. I'll never forget the first scene we shot. He had this big, long speech, and I'd never met him. And he just nailed it. And then, you know, it's important when you're working sometimes. I mean, you're working, right? So it's sometimes difficult to stop and, you know, smell the roses, so to speak. But like in the finale of season 5, I think I stopped at one point and like, I'm fighting Drago right now. I'm fighting He-Man. This is amazing.
You're fighting Drago.
Yeah.
Great.
Kick the shit out of him too.
Good job. Got it when he was older. Yes, sir.
Hello, I just want to say, first off, I love Green Arrow, one of my favorite shows, and I'm rewatching now, actually. And Stephen, I know you're a huge wrestling fan, and I want to ask, who is your GOAT in the WWE?
Who's my GOAT in the WWE? Man. Oh, man. I'll tell you, Cena's making a real argument right now because I don't know what happened with his retirement year that he's doing, but sometime around, well, specifically when he fought Cody at SummerSlam, every single match that this guy's doing right now is like a 5-star match, and no one's ever done that. So you're talking about like a 20-plus year career where you are going out with your fastball still in the high 90s. I mean, he's way, way, way up there. And then, you know, but like, currently, I grew up, I'm like a Hulk guy. Still, to this day.
Yeah. I think in 2015 you got a Slammy Award, right?
That's right.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
That's right.
That's right. Celebrity Moment of the Year, I think that's what it was.
That's exactly correct. Thank you. Tell me more.
Oh, here we go. Teamed up with Cody Rhodes.
I did. No, I fought against Cody Rhodes. It was me and Neville against Stardust and King Barrett.
Yeah, Kenny Omega. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna risk them your marriage, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know. All right, up next.
All right, yeah, it's good to see both of y'all again. So my question is, if y'all were, all right, so my question is, if y'all were to join another fandom universe, which character or role would you want to have?
Another fandom universe?
Yeah, like MCU or Star Wars.
Okay.
Another fandom universe.
Does 7 count?
Who would you be as that?
Morgan Freeman.
No, dude.
He wins.
Probably. Ooh, that's a great one. Another fandom universe. If it was.
X-Men?
If it was X-Men. If it was Star Wars, it would be Mace. Ooh. I think Mace is still alive. So I'm just.
There's theories there.
I just think he's a dope character.
Harry Potter.
Yeah!
Who did? Harry Potter?
I don't know. No.
What do you mean?
Dobby?
I can see that.
I'm just trying to be cool for my kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know. I get it.
All right, next question.
All right, about Eagles, I wanted to see if you would be up for season 3 if it did get picked up. And
Oh man, I would love to do it. I really would. I don't think that it's going to come to fruition. But that show is a really special experience, and it just goes to show that the network that you're on, the time that you launch, like all of that stuff matters. We were lucky to get the second season. People bring it up all the time. I'd love to be able to do more of it, but the further away we get from it, the less likely that becomes.
Oh, bummer. All right, next question, sir.
this is for the Arrow and the Spartan. Obviously, Smallville had a long history and influence on superhero TV shows, so much that it came back in the crossover. In a couple of years, if another superhero series came out and they wanted to bring you back for a crossover, would you want to come back as your original characters, Arrow and Spartan, or Spectre and Green Lantern?
Man.
I never had that question.
Oh, well, you dig in. I'm Arrow.
Yeah. Completely agree. Yeah, something for me is Spartan. I think, unless, of course, Green Lantern's terrible, then it's going to be Green Lantern. But I think Green Lantern's going to be great no matter what. But for me, it's Spartan.
Yeah, good question.
Did y'all get to take home any props from the TV show?
What did you take?
Stole them. I stole. Take as in stolen? Yes, I did that.
All right, what did you take?
Reallocated. The gun that Spartan used is based off the Decker gun from Blade Runner. And is mine now.
You, Steven?
I borrowed the bow from the pilot 13 years ago.
Wow. Where's it at right now?
It's none of your business. And when I went back for the final season of The Flash, I took a suit. Because when we wrapped filming, I asked politely for a suit, and they said no. I was really
What do you say
mad.
no to? Yeah.
You just type it in an email.
Well, look, it would have made me happy, Steven, if you took the Flash suit. Man, I say this every time I'm on a panel. It had to be the funniest thing I've ever seen before in my life. Seeing you in the Flash suit. It was hilarious.
We're filming a scene. There's like imminent danger to Star City, the world, okay, because it's one of the crossovers. And I'm seeing my entire Arrow cast for the first time in the suit, and I'm trying to deliver the lines, and I'm looking at them, and they're all covering their faces. Like, I've been in and out for like 4 or 5 days. It's not new to me. It wasn't funny. But it was to them. It was to them. I'm over it.
All right. Yes, sir.
This goes as Green Arrow and Spartan. Besides the Flash costume, is there any different costumes you guys would have wished to try on just for fun?
Good one.
Supergirl had a fly outfit.
Prometheus, come on.
You know something? Ragman had a great outfit. I would have loved to have just kind of seen what that was about.
Steven? Hawkman.
Hawkman, yeah.
David and I have never laughed as hard as we laughed during a scene with Hawkman.
What was funny about it?
That's
No, you're asking all the wrong questions here. All right, yes, sir.
Hi, so how many push-ups can you guys do right now?
None of your business.
Think I asked a question? Push-up challenge?
No way.
Fair enough, thank you.
Going on, yeah.
Come on, recovery day.
What's up, Fat? You got Fat Gum. Whoa. I hope this one isn't answered, none of your business, but what's both y'all's favorite flavors of ice cream?
Oh, mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
Mine won't get a clap, but it's cookies and cream.
This is a question more so for David. So when you were playing Anton on the show Dexter, at what point did they tell you that you were going to be skiing against him?
What point? I didn't, but it was funny too because every lunch break we had the next episode of the show, so we would come in and read the scripts. They didn't send them to us; that was very confidential. So we had to read it during lunchtime, during lunch break, and everyone would go to the back to see if they died or not. Everyone except for me. I didn't know, but it was a great show, fun show.
All right. Hello, sir.
Experience as filming the scene for Leon Yu, and how you think it affected the character, that the place that made him, he kept coming back to it even at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I always liked when we go back to the island in the present day, thinking about like season 5 specifically, where he has to fight Prometheus back on the NU. That was really cool. Filming it was, those were not the easiest days, but they were fun. They were very rewarding.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
Hi, guys. One each question. For David, for the Spartan character, was there ever a discussion for a spin-off, like to have your own show and continue your character, see where that would lead to?
Yeah, there were a couple things. There was Lantern, that obviously there was very political. Then there was another show that was on the bubble called Just As You. That was a spin-off of the Diggle character. CW, some things happened with that. Warner Brothers had some changes, so neither one of those shows happened. The same thing with Canaries. Canaries also had a backdoor pilot that was a very real show. Both of those died with CW revamp.
Yeah, I get that. All right. And for Steven, you talked about the pilot and everything else, and I wanted to ask you, how was it working with a legendary martial artist, Darren I always get his name wrong, Darren Shalavi, rest in peace. How was it working with him?
I mean, so I fought Darren, he played Adam Hunt's Heavy in the pilot, and man, we went at it. And the cool thing about the pilot was I was up in Vancouver for about 3 weeks before the pilot, so we did fight prep training, and man, that guy could go, and treated me, spoiler alert, he could kill me. But he was wonderful to work with. Really, really special.
Good question, sir.
Hello, Steven. Met you yesterday. It was great seeing you again. And specifically about the crossovers with Supergirl and The Flash, what's your favorite memory of working with Grant and Melissa, if you have one?
Yeah, I think my favorite memory overall would be aside from doing the Flash pilot, would be when Barry and I switched bodies. Because then we pulled in Supergirl as well. And that was a full departure for me. That was like a buddy cop comedy thing that we were doing. And playing Barry Allen and just being super awkward and apparently looking very awkward in the Flash suit. That was just such a treat. That was such a treat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we do our own stunts to the extent that we were allowed. I was young and stupid, so I liked to do as many of them as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a few. There were a few that we did. There was a lot of martial arts stuff that we did.
Yeah.
But I mean, jumping off overpasses and landing on cars and windows exploding out of it, which both of our guys did. A lot of that we left to those guys for obvious reasons.
Yes. Thank you. Good question.
Right. But question is, for both of you guys, who was your favorite villain, at the end of every season? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. I think we have two different ones. Mine was Deathstroke, Milo Burnett, easily.
Yeah.
I think season 2, I just think he came to the show and did something else to the whole mythos of the show.
Mine was Prometheus. Yeah, I really liked that. I was very proud of season 5 of the show, and I was a huge fan of the idea that Prometheus was a villain that was created by Oliver's actions. I thought that was very fitting.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Hello, Steven. I have a question for you.
Sure.
What was your favorite part in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows?
I mean, oh man. Shooting in the turtle lair was really cool. But basically, when we were filming that, over the course of filming, when they found out that I was kind of attuned to doing my own stunts, they actually built out a sequence where I'm trying to evade Bebop and Rocksteady on my rollerblades that I fashioned, and we shot that out at a pier, Pier 52 or something like that in Manhattan, right on the Hudson River for an entire week, and cars are exploding and being shot everywhere, and it was just they hired a second unit director and a stunt director and a whole crew just to shoot that sequence. And so it was I've never worked that hard on set, ever. It was amazing.
All right. Thank you for your question, sir. And you, Spider-Man, you get the last question of the panel. No pressure.
Last question. I'm a huge fan of the Arrow show, and for the Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, they were really one of my favorite. And I have a question for Stephen and Dave. It's about Crisis on Infinite Earth. There's one of my favorites. So, how do you feel about fighting each other for Crisis Infinite Earths?
Can you repeat your question one more time?
The Crisis Infinite Earths back in 2019.
Right.
Yeah. So.
What do you want to ask them
How about the.
Oh, just the experience of it?
The experience.
Oh, okay, the experience of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that, if you haven't seen it, sorry, but I died twice.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. That honestly, that was such a wild shoot that there were parts of that I didn't even know. I didn't even know until I watched it. Some of the stuff. Lucifer showed up, and You know, that.
Yeah, we went there looking for you.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to hell looking for you.
Okay, cool. Did you find me?
Nope.
No? Yeah, man, I had a different pitch for that with, with Tom Welling.
What you want to share?
Yeah, it was like I was like trying to my character was trying to navigate the afterlife, and I was like sitting and playing poker, thinking Lex Luthor, something like that.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I know. I really wanted to share the screen with Tom. Yeah, and then it you know, what they ended up doing was really cool, but I want to share the screen with them. You?
I just think it was. What about that? It was. Crisis was great. I mean, all the crossovers were great. It kind of, when I think about it, just kind of being away from it now. I just don't think it's been done as well anyplace else. Can I say that? I think we did it really well. You know what I mean? Like it was just very well done. And I think that the send-off that we ultimately got in Flash later on, a wonderful episode directed by Danielle Panabaker, I just think was just a wonderful send-off for our two characters, which was connected to Crisis in a sense. So a wonderful experience with Crisis, and I think we ultimately got our comeuppance in the Flash. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for that question. Yeah. Stephen, before
it's Tales from Lincoln City. It's Garrett's origin story. It will be accompanied by Robbie's graphic novel as well, which is Connor's origin story. We answer some questions. How did my character meet Sutcliffe in the first movie? Robbie's relationship, his character's relationship with his father. It's good. And we have like a wonderful team. I don't have the names right now at my disposal, but it's a real graphic novel done by like.
And of course,
really,
they can
really
go to your table and get more information.
Yeah, 100%.
All that stuff. Once again, give it up for the cast. Arrow open. The tables are open. Go down there. Go meet them. All that fun stuff. Once again, give it up for Stephen Amell and David Ramsey.